Howdy y'all, this is Red Wolf. I've got plans to do a completely different video, but my favorite little debarking tool is missing right now, so y'all are going to get a quick video on this. I've shot a couple videos on it. I don't think any of them have actually made it through the editing process to get online, so good a time as any. This is Victorinox. I believe it is the single hand or the one hand trekker. There's also a one-handed hunter, but I think it's got the slightly different scales in there. And I carry a lot of different sheath knives. I keep my wrap one in my back pocket. This is what goes in my front pocket with my lighter, little peanut lighter attached to it here. I've been using this for a couple, 3 years now, and I like it. I like it a lot. It goes just about everywhere with me. I think that as a E.D.C bushcraft type tool, I think that it does better than a standard multi-tool. It's smaller, it's more compact, it's not bulky, it's not heavy, lighter weight. I'm not sure what the specs are. If I find them, I'll put them up on screen. And I think as an actual in your hand, no fatigue, just get out and do work all the time tool, I think it's better. It fits the role less of a pair of pliers with a knife on it than a knife with additional tools. I'm gonna reposition a little bit right fast and make this tool. So instead of just babbling, y'all can actually see me do something with it. I think I got my stool. Yeah, okay. So first off, something like this is what I'm trying to make. It's one cut here, one cut and a little bit here. And where I broke it off the trees, I got a little bit on that side. I might double cut that. I tend to like the long thin ones one way. I'm just gonna come in here. On this small stuff, it's great. I've cut stuff a little bit bigger with my thumb with it, and it takes a minute. And this saw may be starting to get a little bit dull just because of how much I've used it. Guess I can show you that real fast. It's got pretty good little teeth in here. Really good for green stuff, used it for dry stuff. I've cut notches with it. I've done a little bit of everything. Now, in full disclosure, because I always like to talk trash about stuff, it is not the absolute best saw I've ever used, but it is better than a lot of multi-tool saws that I've used. And when I don't have time to go re-outfit and go somewhere, go buy a saw, go pick up something specific for a task, this always gets the job done. The job done better when you can lock that thing down now. There you go. And it doesn't have a lock on it, but I find that that actually is more favorable for me. There you go, real nice. Smooth little cut there, just clean it up a little bit. This blade is awesome. I originally bought, a long time ago, I bought a one-handed trekker just to try them out, or the one-handed folder, so their lock goes in the opposite direction of the way they normally do, so you don't have to have two hands to operate it. And down a little bit. Not quite like that right there. Just kind of tinkering with these right here. A little bit sharper edge, a little bit sharper edge. Chisel here that bark's throwing me off, but just real quick, throws really smooth cuts. cuts meat good, cuts a little bit of everything. Just for a general task, it's just real easy to use. It's got a key ring at the back that I've got my little lanyard and everything on. It seems to hold an edge for a long time. I would not say that it holds an edge better than my Ontario does, but they do have a much different profile. It's a little bit thinner edge. So what it does really well. It just doesn't have as much edge bevel to grind off before you can go back in and resharpen it, is basically what that translates as. But yeah, that's it. You kind of see how it works. Just, to my mind, it's no frills, no real need to go super in depth. It just does the job. And I suppose since it's here, if you want to get in here and it's blunt enough that you don't really have to risk losing your tip much when you go boring into stuff. It's a little bit of thing. I know some bushcrafters like doing that, some don't. I tend to prefer not to when I can avoid it, because it's just a pain in the butt to sharpen the last little bit of a knife, depending upon what kind of sharpening system you got. But anyway, this is the Victorinox that I carry in my pocket all the time. Highly recommend. Y'all got any questions, anything, any comments? Hit me up. Until next time, this is Rebel signing off. Y'all keep up the good fight.